Hey, I just decided to, make this video because I'm gonna talk about what really pisses me off. So, I'd say, first thing is when people, their reaction towards it. I'm like losing my voice. Their reaction towards, various transgender people are like, well, you're not a boy, or you're not a girl. It's like, yeah, I am. It's like, no, you aren't. Why not? It's like, well, you don't have a dick, or you don't have a vagina, or whatever. So it's like, no, you're not until you have that. And then, it's just like, that annoys me so much, how a lot of people come back with that. It's like, is that what makes you a man, or is that what makes you a woman? No. Because, what if, like, say the said person was a man or a woman, up to what if someone chopped off your dick? Would you still be a guy? Yeah, I think so. And then they won't know what to say back to that. And they'll try and argue, and they'll try and reason, but it's like, no. Exactly, that's the point. You're still who you are, just because you don't have that. And it's like, well, then the next thing is, if you're pre-surgery and everything, and they're like, well, yeah, I don't, either I have boobs or I don't have them. And then you're like, well, what if someone chopped those off, or what if someone gave them to you, then would you be still a man? They'd be like, no. Or would you be still a woman? They'd be like, no, I'd be the opposite sex, right? It's like, no, okay, so just because you have one tiny thing changed, that'll make you different. And then they'll be like, yeah, then there's nothing much you can do but leave it at that point. But eventually they'll come back and they'll think, wow, that was stupid. Because at the beginning, they'll just want to win, just want to prove you wrong, because they have, I guess, hate towards transgenders or they just don't want to accept or whatever, so they'll just want to be right at first. And, arguing back, keep on going after that, and you can either make them hate you more, or they just won't understand, or who knows. So at some point you gotta leave them, and you just leave them to think about your conversation, and it's like, they'll realize that that didn't make sense, and they'll realize how stupid they were. Either they'll be like, oh, and then they'll apologize, or they'll continue being jerks and keep going on. But that's what you have to do. Some people just leave it at that, because can't change everyone's mind, but some people will come around eventually. And people need to understand these things. So even if you don't get them to fully understand, if you give them a little bit of what it would be like, or how they'd feel, or explain in a way that they might understand, then that could help, changing things one step at a time and all that. So, just really bothering me lately, so I wanted to say something about it. And yeah, so have a great day and everything, or my case night. See ya.